Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of June 23rd through the 29th, 2025. So let's dive into it. And I just looked at the clock and it's 555, y'all, the number of change. So change is definitely imminent this week, it feels. The number 5 and the wind spirit also go hand in hand. Could be a windy week. The winds of change may be blowing through your life. So watch out for that, okay? Also goes hand in hand with snake spirit, moth, butterfly, and any spirit that involves transformation. We have doubt coming through, Libra. Okay, it's okay to have your doubts about what's going on here. I just want to say that. And this says offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises. Yeah. So if you, I want to pause immediately. I'm getting this message. If you're making a decision that you know is best for you, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have doubts about it, that you're not going to have to grieve over something that you're losing or feel negative about it. You know, that's normal. Like, for example, let's just say you're an alcoholic and you're quitting alcohol. You know, that's obviously a good decision for you, right? And you know it's a good decision for you. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. You're going to feel real negative about it. Okay, and that's fine. The message here is to embrace negativity this week, actually, Libra, because what I'm seeing very clearly is you're making a decision you're making some sort of decision that logically makes sense. It feels like the healthiest thing to do. It feels right. However, you're still going to have doubts about it. You're still going to question yourself, and you're still going to feel off and weird. Okay? Spirit wants to come in and say, those are all normal. Okay? But don't let that negativity convince you like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. No, do what's right. You can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Yes, that's a beautiful intention and affirmation to provide to the universe, to ask of the universe. Universe, please restore me to faith and confidence. Free me from the prison of doubt. And let me trust that I am making the best choices. We have the Empress coming through. Stunning. This is beautiful divine feminine energy and abundance. This feels really right. You're on the path of abundance is what I'm seeing. There could be an Empress figure in your life, or you may be embodying this Empress yourself, Libra. And these are people who are really attuned to the abundance of life, what does exist. Like, let's focus on us. Let's focus on the love. Let's focus on the ideas we have. Let's focus on what we have as opposed to what we don't have. Okay, so positive, divine feminine influence over your life, a deep connection to Mother Nature, and it feels like there's so much growth available for you on a very particular path. And then look at that, you have the Ace of Wands upright alongside that Empress. This is a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning, feeling motivated, feeling passionate, energetic. There could be some sexual, lustful energies as well, not gonna lie. Or like just a lot of creative ideas flowing through right now. And there's like a new, fresh beginning here that feels like there's so much growth potential. And you're excited for the new cycle, the love, it's like fertile fields. There's so much that you can do with it. And that's what you're choosing, Libra. Did I call you Gemini before? If I did, I'm sorry. That's what you're choosing. And in order to choose this, I'm just picking up the message that some of you may have to let go or walk away from something else that wasn't good for you. But that's where the doubts may be coming in. You have the Six of Pentacles. What you're choosing chooses you. That's why it's so right. You know, if this is a relationship, for example, you're choosing a relationship with somebody who loves you and who wants to give to you, but maybe you have to walk away from someone or something that does not give back to you equally. And it doesn't mean like you're not going to miss that person or things are going to suck, like aren't going to suck, because they will, you know, but it's like you're choosing what is choosing you. You're choosing what actually gives back to you. Very beautiful. Okay. So let's see. Underneath the Empress, we have the Sun in reverse. Yeah, things will get you'll get a lot more clear as time goes on, okay? So let yourself move through any negativity that arises, because it's literally like the last remnants of mourning and processing. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here. So alongside this, there could be some temporary blips in awareness, or like, not awareness, temporary blips in the home or certain relationships. There could be issues that you are overcoming or restructuring there. Another thing here, you may be feeling lower on finances because of all of the positive developments happening. Like, for example, if you're traveling and doing this and doing that, you may be feeling lower on finances, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's like there's good things going on. Another thing I'm seeing here, I'm getting visions in my head of home renovation and getting things finished up that need finishing up. We have Death in reverse. Okay, this is what I'm talking about with the Doubt card. The Death card in reverse shows that something needs to end, and there could be a resistance to ending it. And I feel like this week, things are becoming a little bit clearer for you, a little bit stronger, pointing you in the direction of, yeah, this has to end, this has to end, this has to end. However, this ending may be inconvenient, is what I'm seeing, because perhaps this ending involves, like, you know, a home, a family, a long established structure with a lot of history, your comfort zone, and it's like you're holding on to that because it's just gonna be a pain in the butt. And you know your work is cut out for you if you do choose the path of letting go of whatever it is that needs to be let go of. But there is such a strong promise here from the universe that, like, when you fully cross over that threshold and wholeheartedly say, despite my doubts, despite my negativity, and despite the mourning, the grief, I am 100% choosing to walk away from this thing that's ready to end. I'm telling you, the sun will come out in your life, and it's going to feel like a supernova. It's going to feel intensely positive, and you will be immediately reassured once you make that decision, with, like, wholeheartedly, for real. I'm telling you, you will be immediately reassured by the universe that you made the right decision. And a lot of that doubt and negativity will melt away from this supernova of positivity. Does that make sense? I kind of don't know what we're talking about because I'm not a Libra, and this is all very, like, just flowing. But this actually feels like there's a lot of happiness in your life right now, Libra, and just an absolute empress sort of energy here. Abundance. It feels natural, it feels right, it feels good. Harmony, an equal give and take for once. Feeling like your energy is reciprocated, and just so much inspiration for, like, what the future may bring. And it's like, this tastes so good, and it's like you can keep going with it. Release the doubts and let go of anything that gets in the way of this beauty, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.